we go. So we got 2 nights down in Mexico now, and we got a 4-song second set alert here. I don't know, how's the alert sound? And, there were several songs here. Every night it's like, what was the big jam of the night? Which one really ran away and kind of took it? Tonight it could have been Down with Disease, could have been Carini, maybe even Halley's Comet sneaking in there. Song I Heard the Ocean Sing, maybe a bit brid, maybe probably didn't run long enough though. That was around 25 minutes. Carini, I think, was 20 plus. Everything just there, it was heavy on the rocking, everything chalk dust torture rock. And Santos, I'm not a big Santos guy. It wouldn't be anywhere near my top 25 Phish songs or even top 50 probably. But as an opener, all right, man, that's a good way to get things started. Rocking things out like that. And then Numberline did the same thing. About the only thing that wasn't heavy on the jam, although it did rock, man. If it wasn't jamming tonight, it was rocking, and that's the kind of shows I'm in for. And we got a Velvet Sea in there, all right? That was much, very, very appropriate, obviously, right after the Ocean song. So we get started with Santos. We got a little more Santos action down here, as you can see. So, and then we got jam. We got, like I said, everything was either rocking or jamming. And then it got going quick here. This little segment here, the Ghost, the Free. Not really a little segment either. I think Mexico, man, just made for free, apparently. So far, one of the songs, I believe, every trip to Mexico, they have now played free. Probably Ghost as well. Trey in the Ghost too, man. At one point, Trey's just screaming with the guitar. Paige comes in over top of that, and it was just very loud jam. They hadn't quite got there yet, and the intensity probably picks up all the way through Back on the Train. Maybe Energy D, probably the highest energy level, hit its peak right there for Back on the Train out of these three. And then Halley's Comet comes along. Everybody's all fired up for this 4-song beginning. And then they got all fired up for Halley's Comet, finally hitting it right there. Not that this was bad or anything, but putting it all together for a Halley's jam right there that would have been worthy of the second set, no doubt. Coming back into Santos, finishing that up, and then hitting us with a Rolling Stone Satisfaction. First time played for them, I believe. And yes, I believe it is. And it was, I don't know. It was definitely more than a tease, but did they really play it? I don't know. They pretty much played it, really. All right, I'm sure that'll be, who knows? I don't know. We'll see. Might be the #1 download on livefish.com. I don't know. Then we get into 2001. Early here for early appearance, late in the set, but early for 2001. I suppose it was dark. That's all that matters. The John Fishman song of the night. Still kind of looks like tonight he maybe looked like an archaeologist whose life work has never really panned out and amount to much. He's still looking for things though. So we got Joe Funkman, also known as John Fishman, there on a 2001, nearly the end of the set, and then we're getting back into the rocking. A lot of jamming, and the Satisfaction rocked out. That's as rock and roll as it gets. Rolling Stone song. As soon as I said it's the only time they've ever played it, I'm not sure about that. I was like, they have played a lot of stuff. I wouldn't mind if that replaced Loving Cup. I know a lot of people love them some Loving Cup, but I wouldn't mind if they figured out Satisfaction, got that down, put that in place of a Santos or something. All right. Probably going to get a 0 soon. I don't know why. I just thought, I could replace 0 too while we're at it. Down with Disease, opening up the second set. And, I don't know how people feel about that all the time, but almost as always, Down with Disease coming through. Probably ran, I think I might have already mentioned, probably ran near 25 minutes, although the longevity doesn't always matter. They got maybe 10 minutes in or so, and it started to quiet down. They hit kind of like, it seemed like, all right, we're going to go to this quiet, peaceful place, maybe even a dark area like Halley's Comet did a little bit. But then it kind of, as the intensity just picks up, and it just keeps going, It wasn't one of these little 2 or 3 minute segments. Every guy getting a chance to shine, really giving the jam a chance to go. And then finally Down with Disease has to come to an end, giving way to Numberline. It rocked out though, all right. That's all right. There could have been just something perfect right there, made this whole show a 10. But then we get on to Carini, like I said earlier, it could have been the jam of the night, competing with Down with Disease, competing with Halley's. Maybe the 3 of the night. Maybe the third. I don't know, man. Trey found something late in this jam that he just loved and was going with over and over and sticking with it. And then finally, Carini, I don't know, what was that, 20 plus minutes as well? Going into a song I Heard the Ocean Sing. Of course it's going to be played down in Mexico. But while it didn't go for long, a song I Heard the Ocean Sing found the spot. And then Velvet Sea, Antelope. Antelope, not, maybe hasn't made the comeback that Hood has. But the last several Antelopes dating back now, I don't know when was the last time they played? Okay, going back even to last summer, some of the shows around Halloween. Yeah, Antelope's been, I know sometimes we take Antelope for granted. It's like, they played Antelope. I'm probably one of those guys. But we should not. It's coming back strong. Don't check out on Antelope like I was sometimes guilty of. All right, you can check out on this recap at this point. Somewhere around the second time, I had a pretty good first set, man. I really started to flame out here in the second set. I don't even know if the first set was that great. I mean, it was definitely great. We're talking about the recap now. I'm recapping my own recap here. It's just very meta. All right, guys. Boom. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, we still got 2 nights to go. What we got? We got Beneath a Sea of Stars. We got Waves. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Just kidding. I'll take those 2. Beneath a Sea of Stars, man. Sneaky cool.